Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle and affirmations for today. Today is Thursday, November 13th, 2025. You may follow me on the Attack, the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. It all might resonate. It's affirmations. We're going to use the Believe and Achieve deck by All Things Intuitive. You can't find this anywhere. It's done. It's over. It's gone. You might be able to find it on eBay. I have tried before because I wanted a second copy, but to no avail. So I decided I was going to pull 3 cards, making it easy on myself to do an affirmations in the morning. But we're going to talk about something. We got I am powerful. I am in a harmonious partnership. And we got I am happy, bottom of the deck. Middle of the deck, top, bottom, middle of the deck. I'm just going to say it. When I pulled the powerful card, because I think we had it last time, I was like, oh, okay, yay. But when I pulled I am in a harmonious partnership, I just got an overall sense of dread, like the sense of ick. And I just want to take a quick minute to just say this. Don't ever feel like you need to stay in a connection that you don't belong in. Don't ever feel like you have to play pretend and stay somewhere where you're not happy. And I realize, like, I am powerful. I'm in a harmonious partnership. I am happy. These all come off very positive. And if that is the case for you, blessings. I'm happy for you. I'm excited for you. I love that for everybody. But that's what I'm saying. If that is not the case, and you are literally having to tell yourself, oh, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm harmonious, I'm powerful, I'm happy. Are you believing it? Does anybody else believe it? And I'm just going to say this because, again, I always use myself as an example. I went through a separation and divorce in 2022, the beginning of 2023. It is not easy. And I was the one that wanted the divorce, and it was not easy. And I was not happy there. And I stayed where I was not happy for a few years. So I'm just saying, like, I understand. I get it. I get it. You know, people want to make excuses. The house, the kids, the dog, whatever. We have a joint bank account. How are we going to separate that? Listen, listen. I would rather go through all the rigmarole of trying to separate from someone than stay in a relationship where I'm not happy, where I don't belong. Seriously. And I wasn't really going to say anything, but I went to like a late breakfast, early lunch with my ex-husband and his mom yesterday. And I think I told you guys before that when I went to visit them at her house, because he moved in with her to kind of watch over her now that she's retired, it was like looking in a mirror. It was like looking at him and me, except it was him and her, and she's his mom, right? That's kind of weird. That's kind of, Yesterday, she didn't understand something. She didn't understand something that he said. She understood. She didn't understood. She didn't understand. Why does that sound weird to me? Okay, what? Just ignore me. Just ignore me. I don't know English. I should have been born Italian or French, I think, because it's very gobbly in there. She didn't understand something that he said. Okay, that sounded right to me. She didn't understand something that he said, and he flipped out. Because she said she made a comment about it like 3 times because she wasn't getting it. And I understand why she wasn't getting it, because I had said something to her and she was just kind of like, what? Like, she didn't, like, it was confusing for her. Okay. And I understand why. Like, I can see it from her perspective. But the fact that he flipped out on her and literally started raging in the middle of Walker Brothers in Lake Zurich, Illinois, like, seriously, that's your mom. Like, pull your shit together. Like, yeah. over a question. Like, she had a question. She wasn't getting it. And literally all you had to do, if you were frustrated, literally all you had to do was say, Mom, forget about it. It's fine. You don't need, we don't need to talk about it. You don't need to worry about it. Because it didn't have anything to do with her anyway. It was just a comment that I made, and then she didn't understand. And it was about like health insurance and stuff like that. And she's on Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, whatever the hell it is. So like she doesn't really, she has her own thing. She doesn't really know. She doesn't pay attention. She doesn't care. But yeah, he flipped out on her in the restaurant, and I literally was sitting there like, and then she saw my face, and then she tried to calm him down, and she kept looking at me, and I was just like, we're talking about an almost 51-year-old man that cannot get his act together. Seriously. But that's one of the reasons why I left that relationship. Like sometimes it was like dealing with a child. And don't get me wrong, like I'm pretty sure my ex-husband, my dad, my brother, all undiagnosed autism. I'm pretty sure. Like they're on the spectrum. Heck, y'all, I'm probably even on the spectrum as a female. I'm probably on there too. But here's the thing. Like you're 51 years old. Like you need to stop acting like you can proceed as a child. Like you are an adult. Act like an adult. And that is your mother. Have a modicum of respect, like a little bit. I would never, ever. And it was funny because I was thinking about it yesterday. I would never go back to that situation because people have asked me before, like, oh, you have such a great relationship with your ex. You don't think you'll ever get back together? No. Hell no. No. Absolutely not. Nope. 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 And what I saw yesterday was the prime example of why. So I'm just saying, if you really aren't happy with where you are and you're putting off this vibe to the world for a show, like you don't need to put on a show, honey. Eventually, if you're miserable, eventually people will see how miserable you are. Take care of yourself. I would always, always, always say, do not stay where you don't belong. What is meant for us will never leave us. What is not meant for us, however. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were entertained. I'll talk to you later.